this is Rob from Black Label Miniatures. Welcome back. This week we are painting up Iden Versio from Fantasy Flight Games Star Wars Legion. So after giving our miniature a base coat of black, we're going to go ahead and, well, we're going to grab some black and give our broody teenager's jumpsuit a base coat. So after we're done with the base coat of black, let's grab some Vallejo Model Air Black Gray and start working up towards the highlights. We're going to hit all the higher sections of the jumpsuit and leave the recesses in the previous colors. Now for our final highlight on the jumpsuit, we're going to mix some black gray with some light gray, probably around 90 to 10 black to light gray. You got to be careful here because the light gray will actually push the black gray really high really fast. And once again, we are aiming just for the tops of the folds, leaving as much of the previous two colors as possible. So the trick here is how many different shades of black can you paint a character? So for all the armor, the boots, the gloves, stuff like that, we're going to use German gray so that we can differentiate between the jumpsuit and the plastoid armor. Now to highlight all that armor area, go ahead and grab some dark sea gray and go ahead and start doing a mild highlight here. We're not going to go too overboard with the plastoid armor. Your best bet is on the armor itself to try and wet blend some of the areas, and for the gloves and boots to give it just a simple highlight. For the face, I am starting off with some beige red to give a nice base coat. Remember, when working on faces, it's best to thin your paints down as much as possible because it's really easy to obscure smaller details. Now I'm continuing to work on the face here, but I'm also going to mix in some mahogany brown with my beige red to do some recess shading so that I don't have to actually bust out some Ryking flesh shade and give this miniature flesh wash. The point of this is that Iden seems to be darker complected, so I'm going to use this mahogany to darken certain areas and then the beige red to bring those other areas back up to where I want them. Now let's go ahead and grab some flat red and we'll start working on the blood stripes on her jumpsuit. Now, in all the pictures I could find, I did not see good pictures of her left-hand side. It was always pictures of her right-hand side. So there are blood stripes on the right-hand side sleeve and the right-hand side of her pants. I actually put blood stripes on both sides of the pants, but after about an hour of digging on the internet, it looks like she does not have blood stripes on the left side of her pants. So you might not want to do that if you're trying to stay authentic to her look. Now also, there are some, I guess, like rank bars or whatever on her shoulder, and those are in red. She also has red on the right side of her helmet. There was supposed to be a chapter symbol and an imperial symbol on her helmet. I decided to go ahead and forego those two pieces. Now moving on to Iden's hair. like Iden's complexion, her hair is dark, and I don't like painting figures' hair in just jet black. So what I've done here is, after giving it a undercoat of black, I've taken the black and I've mixed in some blue and given it a base coat. Now once that's dry, I'll come back with straight blue and I'll give it some highlights on the crown section and also on the top of her bun. Here we are, guys. Iden Versio from Fantasy Flight Games Star Wars Legion. All in all, Iden was not very hard to paint up. She's pretty quick. I think it took me about an hour to an hour and a half. As I said earlier in the video, you know, how many times can you paint a figure black? And that's where the major issues come from when painting figures like this. You know, she's wearing a black jumpsuit, she has black armor. You just have to choose different shades of black as best as you can. Now, if you like this video and would like to see more just like it, please consider supporting me via Patreon or the PayPal links below. Also, remember to like, subscribe, and share to continue to help my channel grow. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.